Hello, hello, hello. I'm blowing in the wind today. I have my fan on in here because it's just so hot in this room. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Reading Sprints. I love that there's already a slow view here. I'm glad to see you. I have been in a slump. It's official. I don't think I've been in very many slumps, reading slumps. And I have not picked up a book or listened to a book in almost a week. That's very weird. But I know it's because I'm getting ready for my trip to Nicaragua with my church. It's coming up this week. We'll be leaving on Saturday morning, very, very early. And so there's just a lot of stuff going through my mind and prep and what do I need. And so when I sit down, I pop on Love Island or play games on my phone. So I just haven't been able to concentrate on books, but hopefully tonight I'm going to be picking up Room. Tonight, was supposed to be a buddy read the first week of July, and I still am only right here, like 17 pages in. But I don't even remember that. So I may have to go. Oh, no, I don't need to go back. I'm just going to start from there. But yeah, I'm going to be reading Room tonight. How is everybody doing? What are you reading? Hello, Danielle. The Party by Robin Harding. Hi, Glenda. Murder by Candlelight. Kat is here. Writing a blog post right now. Hey, be productive. I love that for you. All Things Wise and Wonderful. Need some James Herriot. I love it. Mitzi. I know. Good question. How was the wedding and are you recovered? Serenity. Hi. Currently working on a cross stitch. Oh my word. The third time. I haven't had it at all. I'm sorry that you have it again. That's really stinky. Hey, Sylvia. Hi, Sarah and Amy and Melissa. Hi, hello. Maria. Start the Marriage Portrait. Ooh, I'm very interested to hear what you think about that one. Just finished Emma this afternoon. Love it. Hi, Jen. Hi, Becky. Hi, Emily. Kim. I really want to read Hello Stranger. Maybe I should pick that up. I don't know. I feel like Catch Up With On did me in. I read 6 books during those 2 weeks and then haven't picked up anything since. Hi, Lee. And Cammie and Catherine. Hello, hello. Someone else. Yeah, you're also feeling a little slumpy. Hey. Hi, Andy. I know that is a slump. Second Land of Stories book. Fun. Right? I don't know what it is. Well, I do. I just explained. I just haven't been in the mood to read. Haven't had the brain space for it right now. Tonight I'm switching between The Good and Beautiful God and The Last Year of the War. Nice, Amy. Excuse me. Hi, Shayna. Hi, Judy. Boo for reading slums. I second that. Boo. Hello to York, PA. I'm so glad. Me too. I'm hoping they kick this slump to the curb. Lady Tan's Circle of Women. Nice. Every Summer After, and then Good Bad Girl. In my dreams, I hold a knife. It is hot here too, which is why I have a fan going. Sorry if you can hear the undercurrent. I don't usually hear when people are like, sorry if you can hear this. I don't usually hear it, but if you can, I'm sorry because it's staying on. It's too hot here. After Drowning, I needed something light and fluffy, so Cozy Mystery. How did you like Drowning, though? The Only One Left by Riley Sager. Summer I Turned Pretty. Free Water. Haven't decided yet. Ooh, love a good book sale at the library. Finishing up Spare. Hi, Lisa. Twice Sold Tales by Shatona Havoc. Nice. Alternating between Inheritance Games and A Girl Called Samson. I can't wait to read A Girl Called Samson. Jane Austen's Juvenilia. That's cool. Reading On Fortune's Wheel by Cynthia Voigt, but need to leave for a Zoom book boom club. Boom. I know what you mean, but that's funny. Even the Stars Look Lonesome. Oh, that sounds cool, Cammie. Hello, Stranger. When I was 10. Love it. Reading Crown of Chains by Erin Phillips. Finishing The Winter Sea. Oh, I love that one. Back to reading Unsheltered by Barbara Kingsolver. The Cartographers. I'm curious what you'll think of that one. I know it's not for everybody, but I was into it. Warrior Girl on Earth and listening to Kaikei. Just keeping on with your book of the months. I love it. How many have you done now, Judy? The Retreat by Sarah Pierce. Joining in for a short time, Only the Beautiful. Oh, I want to read that too. The Woman with the Cure. You are not alone, Jen. You are not alone. Just finished the reading list today. Oh, I'm so glad that you loved it. That would be a good one. I'm gonna try if I can. People told me that the beginning of this takes a little minute to get into, so it might not be the best right now, but I'm hoping to get into it because I want to not have to carry it over into August. Obviously, August is tomorrow, so it's getting carried over, but I'm hoping to just get into it. We'll see. Reading The Wishing Game. No worries, Catherine. I hope you like it. Witch King. Hello, beautiful and educated. Nice, Beth. Another Yorkie. I have another subscriber, Melinda, who also lives in York. York is a popular place. Reading Cloud Cuckoo Land on Libby and the Black House. Nice. Cass is reading a few things tonight. An old book, Risky Business by Nora Roberts. Fun. Falling and Drowning were both great. I agree. I read them both and I loved them both. 5 stars both. Mr. Nobody. Psychological thriller. Fun. It's very hot here. Oops. Soul Eater for tomorrow. Nice. I did listen to The Way of Kings. I used a credit on Libro FM for it, and I will be using a credit for Words of Radiance as well. The audiobooks are really great and not as heavy to hold in your hands. They're so big. They're chunk-a-bunks. You'll be proud I piled like 12 to 15 books to sell at my parents' yard sale. Yay. Good for you, Jen. I'm proud of you. I know that was a big step for you, so I'm very proud of you for doing that. How does it feel? Drowning was 5 stars all the way to the last sentence. I agree. When the Crickets Cry. Oh, this is a lot of reading to keep track of things at the beginning. Yeah, read and print with the audio. That's what I did at the beginning as well until I got to know the different characters a little bit better. I did that for Way of Kings as well. 13-week wait. Holy moly. Oh, Redeeming Love is a book that I have reread many times. I know. I was surprised we haven't gotten it yet. Sometimes they do it a little bit early. I guess this month they're doing it on the 1st. But I've been checking. I keep checking. Just doing laundry. I love doing laundry. I have 0 problems with laundry. I don't love folding and stuff, but it does help to watch a video or participate in a sprint. 15. That's amazing. That would make a big dent in my shelves if I could get to 15 of my book of the month, but not. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is July still. I kept thinking today was the end of July. Thank you, Amy. This is true. I do have some middle grade that I would really like to get to. Let me see how I do with room. If it's not grabbing me, I might switch and do a middle grade because I have quite a few that I want to read. And there's a couple like really short ones. Maybe that will be the answer. I do love reading middle grade always, but especially in a slumpy feeling. Time of Life, reading Walk Two Moons. I love that book. The grandparents are like couple goals. They're so wonderful. I love the grandparents in that story. Really hooked me. Hard to get into with Jack as the narrator. I just don't like the personification of all of the things in the room, like just wardrobe instead of the wardrobe or table instead of the table. And it's like capitalized. I don't care for that, but hopefully I can get past it shortly and get into the actual story. We're still setting things up where I'm at. Reading The Wishing Game. Good that you're loving it. In North Carolina. My dad was from York. Oh, how funny. Catherine, small world. The Perfect Marriage for Book Club. I love the book clubs happening. Book club reads happening. Hoping to finish Georgie all along during sprints tonight. Nice. Loved Emma Donahue's Pull of the Stars. Yeah, I loved it too until the end. There was like a relationship at the end that I did not feel was necessary to the story at all, and it felt abrupt and very much not needed. I did not like it at all, and it took me out of it completely. But I did like the rest of the story, and I like her writing, so we'll see. I liked The Wonder. It didn't stick out in my mind that much, but I've read The Wonder and I've read Pull of the Stars. Is this my third Emma Donoghue? I guess it is. Pam hasn't decided. Oh, UK versions of Stormlight Archive publishes 2 separate books. Well, that's cool. Haven't decided. Hi, Teresa. The Breakdown. I've not. The only B.A. Paris I read was Behind Closed Doors. It was good, but also frustrating. In that I was trying to picture myself in that situation. What would I do? I don't know. Ugh. Yikes. All right. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and just dive right in. No need to dilly-dally. So it's 41. Let's just read to the top of the hour. 19 minutes to get us started. And, oh, I did not pick an ambient room, so I will go do that right now. I just finished my own book club for Patreon about 10 minutes ago before we got started. So, yeah. I'll pick an ambient room, but go ahead and start reading. And we'll be back here in almost 20 minutes. All right. Happy reading. All right, all right. How did everyone do? I am decently into this. I think I'll stick with it a little more. I'm on page 29, so I read 10, 12 pages or so during that sprintity sprint. I am going to try to vlog my trip. It'll be a little tricky. I'm not sure, logistically if it will work, but I'm gonna do my best. We'll see. Do the wave. Bad Penny into house, and the crowd goes wild. I did, Jennifer. I'm taking care of all that during nap time tomorrow, so thank you for your email. Supposed to be walking and getting some food, but no, Books and Krista takes precedent. I love it. All right, I'm happy to take precedence. I have a goal to read more nonfiction. I'm reading The Deepest Map, the high-stakes race to map the world's oceans. Cool. High-stakes race. The Queen's Fool. Drowning is an ebook. Oh, Pam, I hope that you like it. You won't want to stop for the chats. You're just going to want to keep reading and reading. More details about the mission trip, please post after if you so choose. Just don't leave us out. I will not. So I can tell you right now, we're leaving from the 5th through the 12th and going to Nicaragua. We're building 2 houses for 2 families, and our team isn't big enough to do that ourselves. So we're hiring some local people to help build the houses, which I think is super cool. We're doing that in the mornings, and then in the afternoons, we're doing a VBS for kids and a feeding program. And then throughout all of that stuff, we're also doing like not one-on-one, but like door to door, like walking around, just talking with people, praying with people, handing out hygiene kits that we put together today that have like washcloth and toothbrush and soap and nail clippers and I don't know, all kinds of things, combs, hair stuff. Yeah. So we are doing all of those things. We're also going to get to go see a volcano, and a live volcano, like where you can look in and see the lava. I've never done that before. It's possible we're going to go ziplining. It's either ziplining or a boat tour with monkeys. I don't know. We'll see. Those are our 2 choices, I think. But we're not, instead of doing like one full day off, we're kind of going to do a project or something in the morning and then go do our fun thing in the afternoons. So we'll get to go to a market one day, the volcano, and then either ziplining or I'm going to sneeze. Or the boat thing with the monkeys. So that'll be fun. It's going to be exhausting and hot, but fun too. I started the personal assistant. Nice. Yay, I hope it does bust the slump. Joy. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Joy. Joy's my in real life friend. Friends, I've known Joy since I was 16 and she was 12. Love. I can't put drowning down. I love it. I love it. I told you. Too funny. I'll either be playing Animal Crossing or reading. Lindsay's here. Yay. If the Shoe Fits. That is a fun little rom-com. Lena's here. What kind of puppy? Not because I need to know, but everybody else is going to want to know. What kind of puppy did you get? And congratulations on being a puppy mama. Get ready for no sleep. One of the characters is delusional. I love it. Started a new book, but food came. What did you get for dinner? 20 pages, 10, 12, 30. Pam's also reading Drowning. 1 chapter in of Hang the Moon. Oh, and already it's a book you highly recommend. Love. Read 2 chapters. Came in at quarter till, so I got 6 pages read of the book that wouldn't burn. 10 pages, 16, but had to put clothes in the dryer. The Bookshop of Dust and Dreams, but got distracted. Nice. Reading through your blog post. Get ready to post it. Yes, it came through. I read the book page from the library. Can't have too many recommendations. I love that little magazine. I get that when I go too. I'm on page 26 of book 7 of the Eternal Rest Bed and Breakfast. Finishing a series. Fabulous. The Paris apartment, now on to reading The Book Thief. Molly's here. The London Seance Society. I've heard mixed things about that one, but I hope you like it. Secret Files of Faraday Morrow. Fun. That does sound fun. Money. Oh, monkeys. I'm like, what is that? That's funny. Have a great time. Thank you. I know the volcano sounds so cool to me too. I'm very excited. Thank you, Glenda. I appreciate the prayers. About the puppy details. Let's see. Congrats on the new puppy. Pet sitting for a Rhodesian Ridgeback. That sounds like a dinosaur. I love it. So Sarah and I have been chatting. We're getting ready for series September, which is coming. And I'm very excited because I have so many series that I have not been working on this year. So some of you are working on some series and I'm like, oop, that's making me think about series September. That'll be very fun. Yeah. Are you guys doing any readathons or whatever for August? I don't know if I have any that I'm participating in for August. I know there's the back to school readathon towards the end of the month. I think that's at the end of the month or maybe middle of the month. I forget when that is. I'm trying to think of any other August ones. Let me know. Hope you see sloths as well. That would be so cool. Are they in Central America? I don't even know where sloths originate from. I've seen one at the zoo. Can't wait to catch up on series. Or I need to catch up on series. Woohoo! Already starting a possibility pile. Love it. Or a list. Sarah and her lists. Chapter 21. Jessica, great job. I didn't finish Sense and Sensibility for Jane Austen July. Look at me interpreting those initials. Go, Krista. Yeah. I had a book. I was going to do Sanditon and the other two, Lady Susan and I forget the third short story from Jane Austen, but I did not get to those in July either. Just finished dinner. Several deer just came into the yard. So cute. Nice. I'll have to jump into series September. I have a few going I'd like to catch up on. Yeah, same. Loosely doing Garb August. Oh, I've heard of that, but I'm not really familiar with what it is. Tropical readathon. That sounds fun. What is that one, Emily? I know I might do back to school. I follow most of those people who are hosting the back to school one. Summer bingo. Oh, I do have Tiffany's bingo board from Beautiful Minutia. I could just work on finishing the bingo board and catching up on. Listen, my TBR pile for August is already huge. What am I doing? Or catching up on the buzzword readathon and Chantel's Read Your Bookshelf challenge. I think the problem is I didn't do a July's prompt for Chantel's readathon or reading challenge was a book set in a different country from the one before, because she's doing it sort of like they did for Historathon, where each prompt feeds off the one from before. So what was June? So June was Drowning. It was half as many letters as the book from May. And so July was supposed to be a book set in a different country. And Drowning happens in America, near Hawaii. And all of my books also were set in America. I read, some historical. What's this one? Yeah, all of my books took place in America. So I don't have a different country. So I have to wait to read a book in a different country in order to do August, which is the same genre. So we'll see about that. One of my Patreon picks for August was The Last Lifeboat, and that's historical fiction. And it's set in England, partly. I could use that. And then I do have another historical fiction on my August TBR. So I could get both of them in August. And then for the Buzzword Reading Challenge, I didn't do Secret in March. I didn't do Flavors in May. Well, I haven't looked. I have to look through what I've read. I haven't done Secret, Flavors, Other, and Weather. I might have read a book that had some of those things. I have not been keeping up with filling out my journal. So after the trip, I will take some time to do those things. Let's see. I got the Summer Bingo board from Owl Crate Jr. Oh, that's cool. Doing back to school readathon. Jen reviews, hosts. Oh, the tropical readathon. You get points for specific prompts and pages read. Nice. Series September. Details will be coming out mid-August, but honestly, it's just a 3x3 bingo board and very chill. And it's the whole month. So you can aim for one bingo and get 3 books in a series read. You could just do one book that's in a series, or you could try to fill your board. That's like the general gist of it. This is our 3rd year doing it. And it's just very, very low key readathon. I got Havanese. Is that how you say it? Havanese. It's my favorite breed. She's black and white, 5 months old. Her name is India, but I call her Indy. Cute. It's a cute name for a dog. Need to continue on 3 Pines. Yes. Which one am I on? It's right here under my computer. This is the one I'm on, The Nature of the Beast. I should keep that out for September. I haven't started my September pile yet. I will not, because it's not even August. But that's definitely one that's on my agenda for the month. I think that's a 12, 11. I forget. 4 Paws and a Book is doing an amazing readathon. It's pretty involved for my inconsistent reading habits, and I just can't dedicate that time. But if anyone else is interested, it sounds fun. Cool. I know there are some super intricate readathons, and I'm always so impressed with all the time and effort that goes into it. Meanwhile, I'm like, hey, Sarah, let's keep it real simple. So the readathons that I take part in are generally on the simpler side of things, but I'm always very impressed with those who make those involved boards or have teams and do all the points and all that business. It's fun and it's so cool, but I don't have time for that. Back to school is Keisha from A Book Like You and Olivia from Liv's Library and Gwen. Oh man, Lena, what's her channel? And Jessie, I think those are the 4 that are hosting it. I know for sure Keisha from A Book Like You and Olivia, because I just watched them talk about it. And then I think Gwen I'm brain farting on her last name. I think her channel is just her name, and I can't think of it. And Jessie is, I can't remember Jessie's channel either. Sorry, but at least the 2 I could give you. Started the Poisonwood Bible many years ago. Let us know when you start it. I found it on Scribd, Connie. So I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to start on Saturday. It's going to be my travel book. So I will start it on audio while we're traveling on Saturday, and then maybe a little bit during the week here and there when I get a minute to listen, if I can. I'm not sure if I download from Scribd, so it's on my phone. I don't know. I have to see how that all works as far as service and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure we'll have Wi-Fi at the place where we're staying in the evenings, and we're done for the day at like 8 o'clock. So I will have time in the evenings to read, which is why I'm bringing my Kindle. But we're also going to just hang out and stuff too. So I'm not sure how much time I'll have at the end of the day, but I will either listen or read a book a little bit at the end of each day. After like journaling and connecting with people, we have our devotions in the evenings as well, like as a team. Yeah. I only read a chapter of YA rom-com called Fake Dates and Mooncakes. That sounds fun. Tropical Readathon is if you pick your team based on a genre, but you don't have to read from that genre. You just get points for completing prompts or the team challenge or team books. Interesting. Hey, Kathleen. Let me get to the first one first, Jody, okay? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. This is the month. I just know it. Sense and Sensibility is your least favorite of her big ones. Interesting. I think Mansfield Park is my least favorite. I'm also working on Summer Book Bingo and Big Book Summer in August. What's Big Book Summer? I don't know what that is. Speaking of Chantel's, I'm managing to work a few of her prompts as well as 3 to 4 summer bingo spots to fit the Keeper of the Lost Cities. Yay for Keeper of the Lost Cities. Volcano? Ziplining? No. I don't know what we're ziplining over, but we'll see. What if I read a book in Nicaragua? I'll be set. I'll be set in a different country. I love that, Yami. That's funny. We know how much you love the monkeys. No, I don't mind monkeys. That would be kind of fun to see the monkeys. I would be down for that. I actually would be fine with either choice. I mean, it's a bucket list item for me to do zip lining, so I would absolutely love that. But I also think it would be super cool to see monkeys up close and personal too. I think that would be fun. I mean, I don't want them super close to me, but that would be cool. Reading sprints, Whitney. Hi. We chat for a bit, which is what we're doing now, and then we'll read for a bit. And everybody reads their own thing, or you can go do laundry or do the dishes or get something done. Productivity, be productive in some way for a set amount of time. And I'll put a little banner on the bottom, a little ticker that tells us when we'll stop. And then we come back together and chat, and then we read, and then we chat. And we go back and forth for a couple hours. So yeah, glad that you're here. Nature of the Beast was 11. That's the last one you read. Okay. Oh, that's the new narrator. I'm nervous about that. Maybe that's subconsciously why I haven't picked it up yet. It's been a year or so. Magic Aurelium. Yes, that is super involved. I've never done any of those, but golly, she does so much work for that readathon. It's very impressive. Simple is good. I agree. Because we all have stuff going on, right? And other books we want to read. So you can, like Judy did with Catch Up-a-thon, reading Book of the Month. She read all of Book of the Month for the whole month of July. And for August, September, you could only read series books in September, or you could just do a couple and participate. Check, check, check. Done, done, done. And read your other stuff too. Because we all have stuff going on. Thank you, Gwendolyn Kensinger. And Reading with Jess. Thank you. Thank you. Reading with Jess, Lives Library, and a Book Like You. Thank you, girls. I appreciate it. Poisonwood is set in the Congo, different country. And it's also historical, so that would work as well. Just found out my book club is canceled. I know some places in the country are having some mega weather tonight. Hope all of you are safe and have power. Wants to hear about the puppy. Love you too, Joy. You're probably already gone. This was a couple minutes ago. Give hugs to your girls. I love you guys. Big Book Summer is to read books over 400 pages. Well, I do have Words of Radiance on my TBR. How many pages is Poisonwood? I think it looks chunkier than it actually is. Oh no, it's 500. It's like 5 something. Book 7. Yeah, it's like 543. Walk forward into the light. I just saw the last line. I'm glad it didn't spoil anything. Yeah, that's a chunky one too. So I guess and Stellar Loon is big. I have some big books on my August TBR for sure. Yes, thank you. The new Ken Follett book, Pillars of the Earth series. Oh, golly. I only read the first one and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to continue that series. Found all the okay, perfect. Rhodesians are a perfect dog for marathon runners, bred to hunt lion. What? That's cool. How are you liking it, Dolores? I really want to read that. I would love it if you boxed me while you read Words of Radiance. We'll see. I did a group read when I read Way of Kings and fell off the bandwagon because I was just so in it. I didn't want to stop to like talk to anybody about it. We'll see, but I will try. And also Judy, I think, is picking it up with me too. Kip is his name. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do another ready. It's 8:20. Let's go till 45. Oh my word, I already had these banners made. It was meant to be. We'll do 25 minutes. Slowly build up here. and meet back here and chat. Happy reading, y'all. All right, my friends. Oh, it's a little late. Sorry. Wanted to get to the end of a chapter. Okay. How'd you do? Excuse me. I have to turn on the AC, but I don't like the noise. Yeah, I have a fan going because of the noise, but I need it. No, not because of the noise. I have a fan going, which is making a lot of noise, but I need it. Just finished a nonfiction about the Titanic. Decided I needed something lighter, so a Star Wars fantasy tonight. Love that, Lisa. My goal this year is to read the Mitford series too. Maybe series September. Currently reading Ithaca by Claire North. Hi, Jane. Glad you're here. Danielle was able to finish the audiobook. Sweet. Was able to get 8% done. Watered your veggies and read half a chapter. Decided on a book I found on TikTok. Lee Howard and the Ghosts of Simmons Pierce Manor. I have not seen that. Hi, Beth. Echoes Among the Stones. Gotta love Jamie Jo Wright. I haven't read that one yet. Let me know how it's going. Hi, Destiny. I know. You're a cute little girl. Popped onto our book club earlier. So cute. $1.99 on my Kindle. 19 pages. Got up to page 42. No reading done this sprint. Too busy watching the baby deer running around your yard. Aw. How is Ithaca? 42 pages, less than 100 to go. Kelly, love that. You should be able to finish tonight, maybe. 12. Dolores likes her book, Historical Fiction Dual Timeline. Blog post finished. Eating dinner. Veggie pizza. That sounds good. Fun. Only have 45 minutes listening time left. That's pretty close to the end, Glenda. Do you speed it up at all when you're listening? Do you increase the speed? Up to 29, 20 pages. I have 9 pages, 15 pages. Currently working on The Reckoning at Gossamer Pond. How far did I get? I am on page 53. So I read a good 20 something pages. I don't know. I never usually pay attention to what page I start on, so I don't know. A few more chapters during that sprint. Mostly through a Magic Treehouse book for my readers. Love that, Shayna. Reading 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out a Window. Nice. So close to finishing. Love that. The Magic of Lemon Drop Pie. Yum. Braiding Sweetgrass 2.0. Yeah. I'm usually like 1.8 or 2.0. Depends on the narrator. Got 8 pages in that sprint. Switching books for the next one. Attack of the Black Rectangles. Fun. Hi, Suzanne. 15 pages left. My word. Get off sprints. Go finish. Just kidding. But not kidding. It's so good. Tandem audio and print. I don't know much about mythology either. And, excuse me, I honestly don't really care. Those books don't appeal to me really at all. I know people really like them, though. Iceberg by Jennifer A. Nielsen is a great middle grade about the Titanic. Fiction, though. It's not nonfiction. It's a fiction. I've heard it's good. I'd like to read more from her. I read A Night Divided, but I have a couple others on my shelf of Jennifer Nielsen, too. I had a book recently. I listened at 2.5 because the narrator was so slow. I've only been able to go, I think there was one time I went up to 2.2, which you could do on Libby, but not Scribd. If I'm just sitting here in a chair and not doing other things, like not doing dishes or laundry or anything, and I've been listening for a while, sometimes I can bump it up to 2.5 as long as there's no accent. Like if the narrator has a British accent or something, then I can't do it. But occasionally, no. I don't usually go up to 2.5. Usually 2.0 is my limit, but every once in a while. But yeah, it totally depends on the narrator for sure. 1.7. Take my hand. Oh, Pauline, I want to read that. I didn't get to it. Didn't catch up with on. Dear One's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers is very funny. I want to read that one too. It's like the problem of doing sprints. I just want to read all the books. 1912 Facts About the Titanic. Oh, that's fun. Victoria's here. Working on Keeper of Velocities, book 7. Oh, really? I loved 6. 3, 4, and 6 were my favorites. Yeah, 7. But see, 7 I didn't really care for. Or was it 8? Which one is like half of the book takes place in the health center? And then finally they get out of the health center. I just didn't care for the part where they were in the health center the whole time. The highest I've gone is, what? 3.5? Nikki, did you mean 3.5 or 2.5? Holy moly. That's fast. I guess you train your ear though. Build it up. I can't remember the last time I read a book in 2 days. Yeah. I love when that happens. It's been a while for me too. I have not, but I love the cover of it. It feels like it's going to be a sweet read based on the cover. I've not read it yet. I own it. It's on my shelves. I'm also just joining. Hey, Nikki. Undead Girl Gang. Fun. Listened to The House of Eve at 2X. Yeah. I'm closer to a 2.0 for everything rather than 1.5. So I usually start at 2.0, and if I can handle it, I go down and then slowly work my way back up. Depends on the narrator. Yeah. I think because 7 is where the first part like really focused on the like teen romance crush situations, and they weren't going anywhere, so it felt like nothing was happening. So yeah, that was probably my least favorite so far. If you listen for a bit, you get used to it, and then bump it up a little. Yeah, it does start to sound normal. I agree. Definitely agree with you about 3 and 4 being faves. Yeah. Finished The Dry. Oh man, that was so good. I loved The Dry. It just felt like this is the perfect time of year to read The Dry because it's so hot and dry. Hot and like the intensity of the setting was reflected in the story for sure. She does setting so well. Jane Harper does. Hi, Kayla. Joined late reading Solito. Nice. You're all crazy. The fastest I can go is 1.5. It's a training your brain thing. 1.6. Making muffins and listening to Warrior Girl Unearthed. Nice. Also loved The Dry. Maybe I should do zucchini muffins. So I used one of my zucchinis today. I bet the other day I was asking for recipes. I don't remember where I was. Was it just Patreon stuff? Maybe that was it. I have 2 zucchinis that I need to use up. So I made one today. They were supposed to be, they're like rounds. I sliced them not lengthwise, across. Made little rounds and put a little bit of oil and then Parmesan and grated Parmesan and breadcrumbs. And I baked them, but they didn't get crispy enough for me. So I'm going to try frying them. But then someone else told me I should make zucchini bread. And I have a really bad like childhood memory of zucchini bread. So I've never really eaten zucchini bread that I can remember. So I would like to try zucchini bread. But I feel like I would prefer muffins to bread because then I can freeze them. I don't know. If you have a good zucchini recipe, let me know. Where did I leave? Okay. 1.5 is the fastest I've gone, and it was a reread of a book you read numerous times. Interesting. Kayla, Miss Benson's Beetle. I thought it was going to be a cute story, but it wasn't. Oh, it was more serious than it looks. The cover is so cute, though. Able to listen to Three Strike Summer at 2. Never have gone above 1.25 before that. Oh my goodness. Joanna Gaines' recipe for zucchini bread is your favorite. Interesting. Joanna Gaines. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Oops. Jane and Kayla are talking. Zucchini spaghetti. I have tried before, but it's too mushy. I did not care for it. And I've like made my own, but then I've also like bought the zucchini noodles from the store frozen, and no, they were too mush. I did not like them at all. Okay, add chocolate to anything and you make it better, right? My goodness. Chocolate chip zucchini bread. Yeah, seems to be the way to go. Vegetarian fajita with zucchini, onions, and peppers with seasoning and cheese and taco sauce. Okay, that sounds good. Except I'd add meat because I'm not anything remotely close to a vegetarian. I love my meat, but that does sound good. Adding it. My brother, I learned today, Jordan, who lives here with me, loves zucchini. Like, why don't we get this more often? I need to learn how to get it, to like it better. Zucchini chocolate chip muffins. See, that sounds good. Skip the walnuts, obviously. Obviously, skip any kind of nuts. Love that. I love Miss Benson's Beetle so much. There are intense moments for sure. Okay, maybe I need to get on that. Loved Warrior Girl on Earth. You can take any bread recipe and turn it into muffins. You just cook them for a shorter time. Keep checking until they are done. Do you know any time that I cook or like roast veggies in my oven, because you have to put it to like 425, right? When you're roasting veggies. Anytime I do that, my stupid smoke detectors go off every single time. I'm like, sorry, Jordan, I'm just using the oven like a normal person. It's so frustrating. So zucchini chocolate chip bread is so good. What about zucchini latkes? Shredded and then put into little pancake type shapes. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Zucchini ravioli? Like in the pasta? Zucchini is in the pasta? I don't know how I feel about that. Actually, I do know how I feel about that. It doesn't sound very good to me. But maybe it's delicious. Oh man, Joy, thank you. I just got the recipe for Joanna Gaines. Love it. Or no. Oh, that looks good. Double chocolate zucchini bread. That's not the Joanna Gaines one, is it? Sally's Baking Addiction. That looks really good. My mom used to make zucchini chocolate cake. Everyone is making me hungry. And I only have one zucchini, but it's like it's a big one. It's not like it's not a little dinky one. So hopefully that's enough. My favorite zucchini dish is sauteed with lots of salt, butter, garlic, and onion slices. I've done zucchini boats before. Cut it lengthwise, cooked it, and then scooped out the middles and put taco stuff inside. You did it with rice, cheese, and roast. Oh, that sounds good. I just ate dinner and I'm getting hungry again. Ah, I love it. Too funny. Well, you guys have given me some ideas. I think I am going to try a bread, but I don't know when. I don't know when I can do it. Maybe tomorrow night. Is it supposed to be stupid hot here still? What's the weather going to be? Richmond. Monday, 84. Oh, actually, that's not bad at all. Maybe I will do it tomorrow night. And then I'll have them for breakfasts and stuff this week. Okay, just made this recipe once. It was pretty good. Basically just ground beef with taco seasoning, a can of Rotel, and zucchini chopped up small. Well, that sounds good. We love zucchini brownies. We enjoy making barbecued veggie skewers dipped in hummus. Oh my goodness. Slice zucchini lengthwise, then use, okay, wait, slice it lengthwise, and then make a plus sign with 2 slices going each way. Fill with ricotta cheese, basil, and garlic, and then fold it over. Oh, ricotta, basil, and garlic. Oh, that sounds yummy. And I just got my last slice of my mom's chocolate zucchini bread. I love it. Lattes. I don't know how to say latke. I don't know. Thought you said, yeah, not a latte. Oh my goodness, too funny. All right, let's get back to our books and projects. And let's go all the way to 30 this time. So it's just under 30 minutes. 27 minutes. All right. I hope you guys, some of you are close to finishing. I hope you guys can finish. And everyone else, I hope that you love what you're reading. See you in a bit. right. Come on back, my friends. So I have made it to page 6 room. And it's interesting, but I am ready for something to happen. I am not a big fan of staying in the same place in books. As we talked about earlier with Keeper of the Lost Cities, book 7, half of the book takes place in the health center, and I just need there to be movement. It's the same reason I don't like running on a treadmill, because I'm not moving, not going anywhere. So it's interesting, and I don't mind the little boy's perspective. It's from that 5-year-old's perspective who's been in the room his whole life. And I love kind of seeing things the mom is doing and understanding what it is that she's really doing, but from his perspective, he doesn't really get it, and how she's been able to come up with activities to keep them occupied while in this room. But I am ready for something else. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to have to keep going, but we'll see. My mom's favorite way to make zucchini is half it long ways, drizzle olive oil, and pop it on the grill. Nice. Puppy's napping, trying to finish The Ferryman. How are you liking that, Lena? I'm so curious about that one. I feel like, well, first of all, I'm bummed because I missed getting the early listening copy at ALC from Libro FM. I missed it because I didn't know anything about it, and I just kind of passed it over. And then I heard about it in all of these different places, and I got so intrigued by it. So I'm very curious what you're thinking about it. If you're almost done, you're trying to finish it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Chocolate zucchini cake is the way to go. Reading The Ferryman also. Nice. So same for you, Kelsey. I would love to hear what you think about it. I have a zucchini Amish recipe for bread. Yum. Hi, Kelsey. Just finished your book on that round. Good, Kimmy. 20%, still enjoying it. Got up to 65%. Page 68, and the dead body was just found. Love it. Up to 50% of your book. Read 7%. That sprint. Nice. No reading. Working on a rant review on Goodreads. Normally don't do this, but the book was 1 star. Oh my word. What book, Emily? Very curious. Jen, 56% of Live and Let Chai. Nice. Hello, hello. Welcome. I did not read. I did watch a couple of short YouTube videos. Hey, that's totally fine. Tried to run on a treadmill yesterday and remember why I don't do that. So boring, right? I wonder if I would do better. You know, they have those ones now where you can kind of put a scene in front of you, like you're running virtually through a forest or something. That might work a little better. It'd be better than nothing. I just get so bored. Same with a stationary bike. I never got into spin classes. And I know you do different things like up, down, whatever, but you're still not going anywhere. Let me go on a walk outside any day. Almost to the halfway point in your book. Sweet. Good job, Sarah. 20 pages, 60 to go. Jane, you might finish tonight, right? 35 pages of The Home for Unwanted Girls. Nice. I think I have... That's not the one that I read. I think I have that on my shelf. I don't know. Sci-fi fantasy. Fun. Got to 17, Loving Hello Stranger. Favorite Catherine Center so far. Ooh, that's big words, Joanna. 2 chapters, 18 pages. 32 left. Oh yeah, you'll finish tonight for sure. A Treasure Worth Seeking by Sandra Brown. Okay, that's the 1 star. Stay away. Snowflower and the Secret Fan. Trying to get your weather word in before the end of July. Good luck, Jill. That is a good one. I enjoyed that book. There's a couple scenes that are hard to read just about the foot binding. Whew. That was a brutal practice. Cultural practice. I read Cronin's first book, The Passage, and loved it. It's horror dystopian, and The Ferryman is dystopian, but not as fast paced. Does it have the horror? Because I don't need that, but I do. I would be interested in the dystopian aspect of it. Watch YouTube while on the treadmill. Yeah, love my treadmill. It's the only time I watch TV. Well, I cannot say the same. Finished drowning. Oh, good, Suzanne. I'm glad you finished. Incline walks on treadmills while reading. The multitasking of it feels great. There you go. Finished the Magic Tree House book and picked up a memoir from NetGalley and got about 10% in. Great. Did some laundry in 12 pages. 27 pages left and at 60. Good. You guys made some good progress. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That's fun. Picture book. Love it. No horror yet at 50%. That's good to know. I think I found the, no, I didn't look for the audio of that one. Is it unscripted yet? The Ferryman. Let's see. Nope. The Ferryman Institute. The Ferrymen. The Culling, number 3. It's not available on Scribd. Okay. What about Libro? Just not Libro. Libby. Checking. All the things. Search. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Sorry. Riveting content here for you, friends. No. Why did it show me Under the Whispering Door? I don't want to read that. That's funny. Okay. Nope, not on Libby either. Bummer. Someday I'll read it. Finished The Winter Sea. Yeah, that was a good one. So there are 2 more. Firebird is kind of a sequel to The Winter Sea, or more like companion, but with some related characters. Yeah. But I think it does take place later. And then there's a 3rd one that's also, I forget which other one is also in that trilogy-ish. I really like Susanna Kearsley. I haven't read her in ages. I love picture books. Read The Spider and the Fly, illustrated by Tony Yep for one of the Summerween prompts. Fun. I did not do Summerween. I feel like I haven't done well, I did catch up-a-thon. But I haven't done a readathon in a bit that I wasn't in charge of or co-host of. I've debated. I feel like I've given myself too many book projects this year. Between Patreon, 2 choices usually. Read Like a Booktube Friend is 3 books usually. And then my 12 books that I want to read this year is another one. That's 6 books every month. That's a given. Because I've been thinking about trying to do a mood reading project for a little bit and just kind of pick up whatever I want. But I don't know if it would work for me because I have too many choices. It's like decision fatigue. I'm not sure I would be able to decide what it is that I actually want to read, which is why I love making a TBR. But I don't know. Part of me also sees the joy, the I don't know the word I'm looking for. I see the appeal, there we go, of mood reading for sure. So are you guys mood readers, or do you make yourself a list? Do you call out like a pile of possibilities for the month? Or do you just kind of fly by the seat of your pants and pick up whatever you pick up next? I don't know. I should experiment with it sometime, but I don't know that I could do it this year because I have those 6 books every month that I want to read. But I don't know. Firebird and then The Vanishing Days. Okay. Shadowy Horses and Mariana as well. Yeah, what have I read, Jennifer? I've read The Firebird and Winter Sea and Rose Garden and Named of the Dragon. I read that too. But I have Season of Storms, Desperate Fortune, Mariana, Bellwether, the Splendid Falls. I have all of those on my shelves. I have just about everything, I think. I want to read them all as well. Definitely would love to read them all someday. I feel like I want to be a mood reader, but I can't make decisions. Yeah. So I have the library tell me what to read. I love that. Whatever library has available. I use a dice system. So I have 6 shelves of books. I roll a 6-sided die to get the shelf number and then a d20 to count the number. I love that. So you totally randomize it. Pile of possibilities, and then it changes depending on mood and what comes in at the library. Love it. Other than book clubs, I pretty much mood read. Haven't decided if that's good or bad for me. I know. I usually do have a little bit of wiggle room unless I have buddy reads. Well, yeah, and middle grade March, that's 7. Right? 3, read like a booktube friend. 2, Patreon. 12 books in 2023, and then middle grade March book club. Yeah, so it's 7 every month I have to read. That's a lot right there. Add in any buddy reads or projects, and it's just too much. Not too much. I mean, I love it, but we're doing Pile of Possibilities, but I mood read other books if they call you. Yeah. I do a Pile of Possibilities. Do not like a strict TBR. I mean, ultimately, if I don't read all the ones that I say I'm going to read, it's not the end of the world, but reading is still fun. I just am curious about how you do it. Naturally a mood reader, but being on BookTube, I wanted to participate in all the fantastic reading events and a few book clubs. Yeah. I know BookTube just teaches us about so many books. Makes those lists grow and grow and grow. Grab a whole bunch of library books and go from there. Love it. Readathon Burnout. Yeah. 2 book club books and 2 others I'd like to read. Otherwise, I'll mood read. Yep. I get that. Totally get that. I am not a mood reader. Yeah. I feel like I don't know if I am or not because I've never given myself that full ability to just mood read for an extended period of time. I've tried to have a set TBR many times, but I never stick with it. You're killing it. 7+. I know. It's a lot in a month. Lone woman for my book club, and I'm struggling. Oh. Obviously, I would just normally just say DNF. How far into it are you, Samantha? I need to have a list. I use my TBR game to set the list and may add a few once those are done. Yeah. A Pile of Possibilities is like a TBR, only usually a little bigger. And I purposefully make my pile have different types of books, like different genres, maybe some middle grade in there, so that it minimizes, like the choices are all of these, right? Like all these books are the choices. Plus I have a shelf over here and a shelf over there of middle grade. So I have so many choices. So having a Pile of Possibilities is like, okay, I'm going to choose from this smaller stack. But if I don't get them all done, not a big deal. So I've done that before and that helps. But with having 7 every month that I are like definite choices, that's still not complete. So there's a little bit of wiggle room for mood reading because that pile is usually a variety of different things. So if I'm feeling like a mystery, there's probably one in the pile. Or if I'm feeling like historical, there's probably one in the pile. But that's not fully mood reading. I do a small TBR of books that I and then do a Pile of Possibilities and throw things in based on mood. It allows flexibility at work as work gets stressful. Yeah, it's a little combo. Stepping back is a healthy thing when it's needed. I'm typically a mood reader, but this year a couple friends and I basically set up TBRs to read books together every month, and you've been surprisingly good at that. Well, that's fun. Trying something new. Hello. Mood reader, but also binge series that I'm in the mood for. If I start a series, I tend to read all the released books in a row. Wow. I never do that. I never do that. Very rare. I shouldn't say never. I have done that before, but it's been a while. Reading Burying Water by K.A. Tucker. Nice. Typically, I'll have 1 or 2 books that fulfill a challenge or goal and leave yourself room for mood reading. Also try to tackle a previously unfinished read. Love it. Only on page 40. Oh, of Lone Woman. Problem is I'm the book club co-president. I mean, but this is a good teaching moment, teaching opportunity for you, right? Say that DNFing is okay. You could like let people know and have your reasons why it wasn't working for you, if it's the time or the writing style, whatever it might be, that you can still participate in the conversation and help lead the conversation. But I mean, ultimately, you could still make up questions about story elements like character, plot, setting, arcs, like surprises, ending, beginning. Like you could still make up questions about the story even if you hadn't read it. And it might be a good opportunity to kind of let people know. Don't feel obligated. Reading is supposed to be fun, right? Don't feel obligated to finish if it's not working for you, but have your reasons. That might be an interesting conversation to then have with your book club. So I still say, if you're not into it, nix. Nix that sucker. I created a monthly TBR. I create a monthly TBR, but don't stress if I can't get to everything. Yeah. That happens 100%. Wanting to read fantasy, but there's a huge pile of unfinished books waiting for me. I mean, is it for projects? I say go for what you're feeling right now. Go for it. Thank you. I have the list of my books, but not broken into genres. I know all of those books are pretty chunkies. Reading Silent Patient. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you. That's kind of you to say. And on that note, when I make a TBR, I usually mean, don't tell me what to read, even if it's yourself telling you, right? I don't need to read that. 2 piles of possibilities, a physical library and Audible. But then you add readathons, challenges, recommendations, and mountain of possibilities. I love it. Too funny. Okay. It is 48. Let's go till 15. So 30, 20, almost whatever that makes it. Almost 30 minutes. We'll go to 15. 28. No, why am I not able to do the math right now? All right. Okay, add a stream. Happy reading. I'll see you back here in a bit, everyone. All right. Oops. How did everyone do? Well, there's a lot of comments during that. Where did we leave off? Okay, here. So I made it to page 86 in Room, and she's just explaining to her kid that there's more to the world, and he doesn't believe her. He's 5. All he knows is Room. So I'm still ready for something different. I don't know. I will probably do one more, like a short one. One last one. At the end of last year, I had a readathon Burnout, reduced to 1 readathon a month, and then Mood Read from your TBR list. That seems to work. Love that. Good night, Michelle. You're probably well gone by now. Have a safe, joyful trip. Thank you. Start Final Girls. Nice. Total Mood Reader. Wish I could make a TBR, but I just can't follow it. I've been hearing a lot about it. Want to see what all the hype is about. Amazing. Good to hear. I have books wrapped 1 to 50 and then roll a D50 die and read what it gives me. Then replace that number with a new random book off the shelf. That's fun. It's chaotic, but I need to read the books I own and I can never choose. Yeah, it's fun. I like a little bit of randomization in there. It's kind of fun. Hey, Sharon. Reap what you sow. Reading library books when I have shelves of... Girl, I know. So does Sharon. That's so true. There was one of these walking scenes that took me through London. I enjoyed it, but the subscription didn't have tours to continue it. Oh, interesting. What was that from? I don't know. Cool. Good night, Kat. You're probably gone as well. Hope that you have a great week also. Booker Prize. Excuse me. Long list to be released. I am not a prize winning reader. I don't typically read books that are up for prizes, except middle grade ones. 11% into Burying Water. Rogue Force, 18% in. Love it. Chaos and Crowns. I love the multiple book situation. I do that too. Finished my book and loved it. Good. If the shoe fits, right? That was a good one. Scrolled on TikTok. You do what you gotta do. Just got to a good part. Went from 69 to 85. Nice. Good. Crazy plot point. Fun. Snacked on pretzels and hummus. Love it. Actually, I'm not a fan of hummus. 13% done. Got to page 89 to page 100. 8% left. Read about 20 pages. You didn't like it. What didn't you like about it? I'm curious. Finished Land of Stories 2 and started The Only One Left. Totally opposites, right? I do like doing that, like going from one thing to something totally different. Keeps it exciting. Having fun reading your Star Wars book. Love it. Didn't read that sprint, ended up watching some videos instead. I just need a 13th month, right? More hours in the day and an extra month of the year. Another 2 chapters. It's only 8:20 there. Yeah, it's getting a little late here. 10:20. Did dishes. Did not read. Worked on writing. Second draft of a children's book. Ooh, fun, Victoria. 17% in Snowflower. And when things did happen, it was anticlimactic. Ooh, yikes. I wonder if I'll feel that same way, Nikki. But I mean, I'm kind of into it, which is good because, like I said, I haven't picked up a book all week long. So it's nice to actually be 86 pages into a book and be interested right now. So that's good. We'll see. We'll see. I got you. Yeah, I do think only one more sprint is what I can handle. And it'll have to be just a 15-minute quick one. Just a quickie. Because, yeah, I need to get ready for bed too. A lot of people love it. Might have just been a you thing. Sometimes it's a you thing. Sometimes it's a me thing. Sometimes it's a timing situation. Like that's just not what I need at the moment. But who knows? I'm going to keep going with it. I don't want to start too many things and then not finish everything before the weekend, but I might start. I'm going to try to get to the end of a chapter. There's not really chapters though in here, is there? Oh yeah, there's, okay. So in like 10 more pages, I get to the next section. So I'm going to get to that and then I will probably, well, I will be done for the night at that point. So I can get there in one more sprint. Thank you so much, Sherry. I love that. Thanks, Dolores, for hanging out. Let's just go ahead and do it now. Let's see, 22, 20 to 35. Let's just go till 40. Just a little bit more than 15 minutes. And this will be the last sprint. So just about 20 minutes, 18 minutes. And this will be the, yeah, this will be the end because then I need to go to bed. Good night, Jennifer. I just want to get to the end of a section. All right, let's read last little put. right, my friends. The time has come to say goodnight. Let's see. Some of you left during that sprint, and that's totally fine. Let's see. Can't stay up all night. Good night, everyone. Finished my book. I'm done in a lot of ways. Oh, man. And finished your book. Sharon gave it 5 stars. Good night, Sarah. You're already gone. Love you, too. Yes, my Nicaragua trip is this week. Saturday morning at 3 a.m. I have to meet at church, and we head to the airport. Yikes. So exciting. Lovely way to end your weekend. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. I'm glad that you hung out with us tonight. 53 minutes left of your book, and it's only 9:40 for you. You could totally get that done tonight. Good job. Gonna finish up your last 25 pages. Yay. I'm just glad I picked up a book tonight. You guys in heat. Oh no, Amal. Thanks for hanging out, Nikki. Thank you guys for being here. I always appreciate. Yeah, that was the last sprint. Yeah, always love hanging out with you guys, chatting. Got a couple. My friend Joy actually sent me 2 zucchini recipes, so I'm gonna try some zucchini muffins, chocolate zucchini muffins. Double chocolate. I think it has like chocolate chips, and you put cocoa in the bread, so it's like a chocolate bread, chocolate cake bread, whatever. But yeah, I'm glad I got a little bit of reading done, and I'm kind of into it now. So, and I want to know how they're going to get rescued. I've never seen the movie or read the book, so I'm just eager to read that one. And tomorrow's my one night where I don't have something going on, so I should be able to get maybe most of it read actually in July. That would be amazing. So, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all so much, and appreciate your thoughts and prayers for my trip coming up. And I will touch base in a little while. Probably have a video or 2 coming out this week. So see you there in the comments. All right. Have a great night, everyone. I will talk to you soon.